JUDY WOODRUFF. Finally tonight, yet another scandal has rocked the world of college basketball, and this time it's caught up some of the sport's biggest names. Jeffrey Brown has that. Jeffrey Brown, big money in college sports, that's no surprise. But today's charges expose a large web of allegedly illicit connections. A total of 10 people, assistant coaches, agents, financial advisors, and a top executive at sportswear giant Adidas were charged with bribery involving hundreds of thousands of dollars to influence student athletes. One of the accused is Chuck Person, an assistant coach at Auburn and former NBA player. The school suspended him without pay. Charges were also brought against assistants at 3 other big basketball schools: Oklahoma State, the University of Arizona, and the University of Southern California. At a press conference this afternoon, acting U.S. Attorney June Kim said the case lays out, quote, "the dark underbelly of college basketball." June H. Kim, acting U.S. Attorney, Southern District of New York. Month after month, the defendants exploited the hoop dreams of student athletes around the country, allegedly treating them as little more than opportunities to enrich themselves through bribery and fraud schemes. Fraud, abuse, and corruption of the type alleged in the charges brought today contaminates all that is good and pure around it. And it has no place in college sports. Jeffrey Brown, and I'm joined now from Detroit by Dan Wetzel. He's our national correspondent, columnist for Yahoo Sports. Dan, first, fill in the picture a little bit about some of these accusations of bribes. What kind of actions are we talking about? Dan Wetzel, Yahoo Sports. Well, the system is basically this. You have a shoe company, a sports agent, a financial planner, and they are paying money to high school recruits and their families to attend a certain school, in this case ones that are associated mostly with Adidas. Then, when those players get there, and when they're at that school, the same group was paying bribes to assistant basketball coaches so that, when the student athletes turned pro and went to the NBA, the assistant coaches who had earned their trust would steer them to Adidas and this particular sports agency and this financial planner. So, they were basically trying to put seed money out there to get potentially lucrative clients in the future who would be big money NBA players. Jeffrey Brown, and that's the web I was talking about. These are big schools, right? These are big names in the world of sports, and, of course, a big company in Adidas.